We just got our newest look at Netflix's live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and today is the winter solstice, so there really wasn't going to be a better time to release these images than today. A new image of Aang was released along with a few first looks, such as a first look at Gran, Suki's mom, yes, Suki's mom, which is a pretty decent sized change, and I'll have more to say about that later. We also have the mechanist, he got revealed, along with Jett, who's in an interesting location to say the least, and last, but certainly not least, we have our first look at June. Let's kick things off with this photo of Jett. Straight off the bat, this guy undisputedly looks like Jett. From the hair, to the costume, to the face shape, that is Jett. I don't really have much to say about the actual character reveal itself because it's literally perfect. Like, what can you even say here? I'm more concerned about the location. This doesn't look like any of the locations that we've seen Team Avatar meet Jett at. This doesn't look like their hideout or the Fire Nation village that they raided. This doesn't look like any of that. This actually kind of looks like the outer ends of Omashu. We'll see how that plays out in a couple of months. One funny thing I saw on Twitter is somebody complaining that Jett doesn't have a piece of straw in his mouth, and Netflix had to step in and was like, hold up, we're not gonna let another unfair criticism pop up. This is just one image. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Next, let's talk about the reveal of Suki's mom. Here we have a picture of Suki and her mom, who is the mayor of Kyoshi Island. Suki's mom pretty much doesn't exist in the original. She was never mentioned. This does seem to be the first official change that Netflix is openly showing us. Back when the casting announcement was revealed for Suki's mom sometime last year, I know a lot of you guys are here, but I basically said I thought it was weird to give Suki a mom because I always liked how independent the Kyoshi warriors were despite being so young. It fit the whole vibe of the show. It made Suki a clear front runner to join Team Avatar in the future. Also, the mayor of the village, her daughter is the leader of the Kyoshi warriors. Overall, there's a pretty big possibility that this is gonna be a giant nothing burger of a change. So I'm not gonna speak too prematurely on this. Let's just see how it plays out. Next up, we have the mechanist, with Netflix specifically mentioning he's from the Earth Kingdom. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I'm just gonna say it, man. I don't think they're gonna do the Air Temple episode. I hope I'm wrong, but it doesn't make sense for them to do that episode. That episode is absolutely insane. It's pretty much a season finale within itself. You have these tanks climbing the air temple, you have this giant full-scale battle, air balloons dropping bombs, Aang knocking tanks off of the air temple. It just doesn't make sense to do this, especially because the season finale at the Northern Water Tribe is directly after it. No way do they have the budget for two season finale type battles, and I doubt they want to cheap out on it. It's usually you go big or you go home with these sort of battle scenes. I do like the colors being a bit more dull in his outfit, because hot take, I don't like super bright cartoony outfits in the live action. I like when they wash out colors just a little bit. I know Aang's outfit is kind of bright, but that makes sense. Like, actual Tibetan robes are that bright, so it makes sense there. They're purposely just teasing us here and not giving us too much. As you guys know, in the cartoon, the mechanist is missing a bunch of fingers. I think he's missing like a thumb on one hand, and then the other hand he's missing 3 fingers, and they didn't even bother showing his fingers in this image. They also didn't show Tio, but I did see on Twitter they confirmed that he's coming, just not today. Gran looks pretty cool. You can kind of see in the background here there's another water tribe member along with some igloos. I do really like the mountains here in the background. I know in the show everything was a lot more flat. Her outfit is a different color than the rest of the water tribe, just like in the cartoon. I do appreciate the attention to detail here. Here we have June, a literal one-to-one recreation of the cartoon. When the character looks this good, there's really not a whole lot to say here. Nyla, which I know you can only see her ears, kind of looks like a wolf here, which honestly wouldn't be a bad change in my opinion. Her riding on a giant black wolf, I think that'd look pretty sick. It kind of makes sense too with Nyla's power being her nose. Wolves have very good noses, so it could work. Last but definitely not least, we have another image of our boy Aang, with a special guest in the background. I'm hoping now that everyone's seen this image, I can stop seeing people say that Aang's outfit looks too new and too perfect, because this outfit looks looks very much lived in. The cuffs around his wrists have holes in them, his pants are dirty, his shoes are scuffed. This looks like an outfit of somebody who's been exploring the world. This absolutely does not look like a brand new outfit, like everyone likes to say. This does seem to be the Heibai episode. Aang is meditating. I'm assuming this is right after he gets put in the spirit world and he sees Heibai in panda form for the first time. Now, this image is purposely blurred. We can't really see Heibai, so it's definitely not indicative of what we're going to be seeing in the show, because blurring it obviously distorts the image just a little bit. I know your mind can kind of try to make up for the blur and make up what's there. With that being said, he does kind of look like a cow. He looks a lot more like a cow than a panda. Obviously, that's not going to be the case once they unblur this image. What I want to see monster Heibai. I'm hoping they show that in the official trailer next month. I was really hoping we were going to get that official trailer today, but this is cool too. Maybe we get some more images on Christmas. I really don't know, but if we do get them, I'll definitely be there to cover it, so be sure to subscribe for that. Anyways, please leave a comment and let me know what you thought of all of these images, if they were good, if they were bad. I read every single comment and your feedback means the world to me, so please let me know. Alright, bye guys.